And I called back to the office. I said, this guy, I think, has got a chance to be an NBA player.
Kawhi Leonard is one of the top players in the NBA. The two-time NBA championship winner and Finals MVP has had a decorated career. His explosive defensive playing style and ball-hawking skills have led many players and fans to refer to him as the Claw. Opponents also refer to Leonard as a robot. He is well known to have a quiet personality and can be seen giving hilarious deadpan deliveries in several commercials. Also, off the court, he is known for being a very private person. What is Kawhi Leonard really like? Today, we're talking about all of the little-known facts about the very private life of Kawhi Leonard. You don't want to miss this. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First, let's talk about Kawhi Leonard's background and childhood. Kawhi Leonard was born in Los Angeles, California on June 29, 1991. He is 29 years old. His father was named Mark and his mother is named Kim Robertson. He has 4 older sisters and is the youngest child in his family. His cousin is American football wide receiver Stevie Johnson. Leonard went to Canyon Springs High School in Moreno Valley, California for the first 2 years of high school. In Leonard's freshman year of high school, his mother was out of town during the team's basketball tryouts, so he missed the chance. He ended up playing football his freshman year. However, he was able to play basketball starting his sophomore year. Leonard's second 2 years of high school, he went to Martin Luther King High School. At Martin Luther King High School, Leonard played with fellow NBA star Tony Snell. Their senior year, they led the King High Wolves to a 33 record, and Leonard was named California Mr. Basketball. That year, he averaged 22.6 points, 13.1 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 3 blocks per game. Leonard has experienced tragedy in his life. His father, Mark, was shot and killed on January 18, 2008, in Compton. He was working at the car wash he owned at the time. Despite this overwhelming familial disaster, Leonard played basketball the night following his father's murder and scored 17 points in the game. After the game, he broke down emotionally. It's amazing that he even played at all, given the circumstances. Next, let's talk about Kawhi Leonard's family and personality. Leonard has 2 daughters with his girlfriend, Kashelle Shipley. The couple has been together since 2014. They met while they were both studying together at San Diego State University, where Shipley graduated with a degree in public administration. They are known for their extreme privacy, and many have speculated that they even had a secret marriage, though it has not been verified. As mentioned, Leonard is well known for his unique personality. He is quiet and private, and rarely participates in interviews. When asked about his private life, he specifically avoids any direct questions. On top of that, it is known that he does not consume news media or use social media. This is rather unusual for a sports star of his caliber. Most other leading athletes usually enjoy flaunting their fame and fortune online. Leonard is known to be quite frugal. When he started in the NBA, he continued to drive the same Chevy Malibu he drove in college. His friends and family eventually convinced him to buy a Porsche. Next, let's talk about Kawhi Leonard's stats and playing style. Kawhi Leonard is 6 feet 7 inches tall, and his build weight is 230 pounds. He has a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches and hands that are 11 inches long. He plays the position of small forward. Small forward is known as the 3 out of the 5 basketball positions. Small forwards are usually mid-sized players that are smaller and quicker than centers and power forwards, but stronger and larger than guards. It is considered the most versatile of the 5 positions, and there are many different styles, such as those that emphasize accurate shooting or physical contact. Some famous small forwards include Julius Erving, Larry Bird, James Worthy, Elgin Baylor, Scottie Pippen, and LeBron James, who is often cited as the best small forward ever. As mentioned, Kawhi Leonard is known as the Claw for his excellent ball hawking and defensive skills. His personality and playing style appear to be in sync, as he is a no-nonsense player on the court as he is in real life. He has frequently shown himself to be one of the top defensive players in the league, while also being one of its most versatile. He throws up big stats in all of the major categories, from scoring and assists to blocks and rebounds. Next, let's talk about Kawhi Leonard's college basketball career. As previously stated, Kawhi Leonard went to San Diego State University. While playing for the Aztecs his freshman season in 2009-2010, Leonard averaged 12.7 points and 9.9 rebounds per game. That year, the team had a 25-9 record, and they won the Mountain West Conference tournament title, though they lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament. His freshman year, Leonard led the MWC in rebounding and was named MWC Freshman of the Year, First Team All-MWC, and the 2010 MWC Tournament MVP. In Leonard's sophomore year, the Aztecs finished the season with a 34-3 record and won back-to-back conference tournament championships. That year, the team made it to the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament, but lost to the team that would go on to win the tournament, the University of Connecticut Huskies. Leonard was named to the second-team All-America and left San Diego State and decided to go for the 2011 NBA Draft. Next up, let's discuss Kawhi Leonard's career with the San Antonio Spurs. Kawhi Leonard joined the NBA in 2011 when he was selected with the 15th overall pick in the draft by the Indiana Pacers. He was quickly traded to the San Antonio Spurs. Leonard's first year with the Spurs in 2011-2012, he placed fourth in Rookie of the Year voting and was named to the 2012 NBA All-Rookie First Team. Leonard made it to the NBA Finals with the Spurs in the 2012-2013 season, where they faced off against the Miami Heat. In the finals, Leonard averaged 14.6 points and 11.1 rebounds, but the Spurs ultimately were defeated in Game 7. Losing in the finals in his second year in the NBA appears to have lit a fire inside Leonard, as the next year he started to reach his true potential. He scored a season-high 26 points on April 6, 2014, in a game against the Memphis Grizzlies. That year, he averaged 12.8 points, 6.2 rebounds, 2.0 assists, and 1.7 steals, while shooting 52.2% from the field. The Spurs finished the season with a 62-20 record, and Leonard was named to the NBA All-Defensive Second Team for the first time. The Spurs would go on to once again face the Miami Heat in the finals. In Game 3, Leonard scored a career high of 29 points. The Spurs won the series 4-1, and Leonard was named Finals MVP. At 22 years and 351 days old, at the time he was the third youngest winner of Finals MVP, behind Magic Johnson, who won 2 in his early 20s. In the 2014-2015 season, Leonard started the season a bit late due to an infection in his right eye. Then he missed 3 games in December and was forced to miss 15 games after an injury in his right hand. Despite all of the setbacks, Leonard was named NBA Defensive Player of the Year. He joined Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon as the only players to win both NBA Defensive Player of the Year and NBA Finals MVP. In 2015, Leonard signed a 5-year, $90 million contract with the Spurs. In the 2015-16 season, he was named a starter to the Western Conference team for the 2016 All-Star Game. That year, the Spurs finished second in the Western Conference with a 67-15 record. He was also named Defensive Player of the Year once again, becoming the first non-center to win the honor in back-to-back seasons since Dennis Rodman. In the 2016-2017 season, Leonard continually broke his own career-high scoring record. He became the first Spurs player to score at least 30 in 6 straight games since Mike Mitchell in 1986. That year, the Spurs fell to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. He averaged 25.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1.8 steals per game in the regular season, and 27.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 4.6 assists, and 1.7 steals in the playoffs. In the 2017-2018 season, Leonard had many injuries and was not able to play many games, which created tension between him and the team. Next, let's discuss Kawhi Leonard's recent career. Leonard was reported to have requested a trade in June 2018. He was traded to the Toronto Raptors a month later, in a risky move for the franchise, due to concerns about his health. These concerns were quickly eliminated when Leonard began playing very well at the beginning of the season. He went on to score a playoff career-high 45 points against the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. In Game 7 of the series, Leonard hit a buzzer beater to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, which caused him to let out a scream, which is quite unusual for the normally quiet man. That year, the Raptors made it to the finals the first time. He claimed his second finals victory and finals MVP title when the Raptors defeated the Golden State Warriors 4-2 in the series. He is the third finals MVP to have won the award with 2 teams, joining LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In 2019, Leonard signed a 3-year, $103 million contract with the Los Angeles Clippers, and since then, he has continued to post high numbers in scoring, rebounds, and assists. That wraps up our video about all the little-known facts about Kawhi Leonard. We'll see you next time.